What's the deal? What's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Sorry, I had to wait for the cops to pass by so I could hop back in here. Seen them chasing me. Gonna end up on an episode of Cops. How we become a member to watch your lives? You're here. You're watching my live. If you want to be on the Zoom site, or you mean the yesterday session? We got a nice W yesterday too. Yesterday session, Wix's table. Join Wix's table. Be booking it. Card chase shit. Word. Most wanted shit. $187 type shit. Wix is table is where Wix is table. It's you gotta join on YouTube. On YouTube, there's a join thing. What up, Jonathan? What up, Carly? See you guys. Where's the mod god? Is he in the house by any chance? Probably not. Ox is in here. Spectral. What's up, y'all? I don't kill. I steal. Ah, yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. He's coming. What do you mean he's coming? What is he doing? There's no other streams he's patrolling right now. Like, I understand if it was the morning and he was on like 18 different streams at once. But it's the evening. It's one stream. There's no one else. Like, even if he wanted to, there's just no other choices. Must be kids. You got green things going on. Straight cheese. Green things.
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Yes, because he's green. Hold on a second, chat. All right. Building up a bit of an audience. Awesome. Perfect. Who's in the Zooms? Felipe. That's good. How are you, my friend? Hope everyone is having a great night, evening, and morning on this side of the world. Yes, we sure are. Where was Dawn today? I don't know. Hold on, let me take out my tracker. Work. His his location is off right now. You know, my tracker, my Don Vote tracker ain't working right now. For some reason. It's either the batteries or the antenna. I mean, I could fix the antenna. I catch alien signals right now if I want to. You crazy? I can adjust this shit like it's a Zenith TV. I'm catching Mars signals right now. You guys crazy? I got antennas for days, but something wrong with Don's shit. Oh, shit. Come on, everybody, flex. It's good for you. You know, having trouble with trading you? Nope, we're good here. Actually, that reminds me, we should get into a breakdown. What are we doing here? All right? Let's see. Let's see what the deal is. Chat's like, oh, fucking time, asshole. We've been waiting. Ooh, daily close bearish. The weekly still needs a flip. It had a flip. Got a top wick now. See, now that we've closed below this range, you'd expect us to fill the wick down at the very least. And the next range, roughly at 1956. That's the next daily. So if we're going to head down, we're going to need a top wick. If we're going to get a top wick, that top wick should come up and retest the highs. If we're going to retest the highs, we're going to need to grab liquidity below where we are right now. So I'm going to look to come down here. Let's see how the hourly. Ooh, very interesting. Bada bing. Wait, this is off. Oh, yeah. Do that. Do that. Do that. All right. These are our hourly levels. Okay, so a couple of things. Give me 1 sec. As I explained to the group yesterday, the private group yesterday, we have this drive up here. Oh, where's my annotations? There we go. So, we have this range here, but I'm not going to base what happens here right now based on this. or on this. We have a move that's coming up here, and I believe this is what we're mirroring, that move that happened previously here. So I'm going to base this range based on what happened here. Okay, and that's why I want to go back on the hourly to that drive up. Okay, I'm looking for buys at around 1970 and possibly at around 1965 here. And if we understand that we're looking for buys at that area, we might be able to get some sells if we start closing below the current support. There's a bit of range to fill here, 20 to 30 pips. Just ranging for now. Our candles are printing side by side. I need to see an indication of volume whether we drive up, so we can start looking for the break of the previous 4-hour high or in a bullish 4-hour close on the current 4-hour, so then we can take the remainder of our session up. Or we're going to get a drive down retesting the lows, and if we're going to drive down and retest the lows before we drive up, because here's the thing. Technically, we shouldn't break this area before tapping these highs. Otherwise, we just drove down, rejected, and now we drove down and we're rejecting again right here. So now, if we end up closing like that above here, right, we're looking to come up to these areas. But we're going to have an indication of what the market wants to do. Right, we're going to see some volume. We're going to have to break out of this little smaller time frame range that we've printed. Right now we can break out in any direction, so let's wait for volume to come in. Let's wait for an indication of where we're going to go. Let's anticipate it. for now. We need some closures. We need 30, the 1 hour close. Even a 30 closure won't do anything for us here, whether it closes bullish or bearish. It does nothing until it drives. So that's what I'm looking at right now. There is a support here on the hourly. And with the last hourly closed bullish, wigged down into here. But if it wigged down into here, why didn't it break or drive once breaking the previous hourly high? Because you most likely need closure above here to be confident that you're going to come up. Let's see what happens. I don't trade Bitcoin. Y'all see that pic? Oh, the game's on right now, right? It's Monday night. No, I don't have it on in here. Find your higher time frame breakdown plays out more often than the 5. It's just a stronger push. I find that the 5-15 plays out more often because I see much more closures on the 5 and the 15. The thing is, the pushes themselves are much better, you know, much more volatile on the higher time frame. Getting trades almost every day recently. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, for the last few weeks, it's almost every day. We actually had a trade every single day of the week last week. Every single day last week we had a trade, and even on Sunday, the last like 7-8 sessions we've had a trade in agent. There we go. There's the push. So let's see some kind of confirmation that we bout it. That we bout that life. About that breakout life. Have you seen the new download? Yeah, I did. I liked it. Haven't done. I don't know. He's living his best life. Honestly, probably wanted to clear his head and come back, you know, fresh. With the car is, he'll do that. I have a vision. Should open up a business. Went to get on the table, but my nights have been pretty busy. Just want to say highly like. Awesome. Yeah. Appreciate you coming through. Please tell me you're doing the morning streams now when Don isn't? No, Don's doing the morning streams. There's no need for me in the morning. Can't win, right? There's always people complaining. Just can't win. I think Don got this. Would you take a sell below 1966? It's gonna be a while till we get there. So it would depend on how we're getting there. Or do we tap it as a bottom wick of after a bullish candle closed at this area, or is it after we closed below it and then came back up and tapped? So there's a lot would depend on it. It would depend on the timing in that point. 500 people, can we get 400 likes? You'd be lucky if we get 40 likes. People are stingy nowadays. Where would you take buys from? It would depend, because the 4-hour here has to close bullish. Once the 4-hour closes bullish, I would probably, just based on the way we're closing here and the way we're printing, if we close bullish but below 1975.095, I'm looking for a top wick, maybe to roughly 77, 79 areas, and then I'm looking to sell. So, right, if we end up closing, right, if this candle right now closes like this, then I'm looking for a top wick on the next candle to come up, break the highs, right? And as soon as it breaks the highs here, I'm going to take a sell. But if we close above, right? If we close above like we are right now, right? Like this, then I'm looking for a bottom wick. Honestly, somewhere to this area. So to continue going up. Now, this is roughly, so if you get a bottom wick to there, that's 20 pips, right? Just the flip. If we can get the flip 20 pips, break even before the flip of the candle, I mean, we'll be sitting pretty. Just gotta wait. Must wait. Just the way the market has set up here today. I know we got a 30 closing up above range here, so we can get positions here, but honestly, I would much rather see the hourly close, because that's the 4-hour closing bullish. And we have no idea what kind of play can happen here, right? We don't know if it's going to close above or below. That's what I was just saying, right? We want the closure. Well, the closure here is going to determine our next move. So now if we take a buy, it might close below this area, right? And then we'll be looking for sells while stuck in a buy. So right now, it depends on how the hourly and the 1 hour and the hourly and the 1 hour, the hourly and the 4 hour close. Oh yeah, no, we're bullish. Yeah, we're continue heading up, but how deep is the retracement here before we end up pushing to further highs? I believe we're headed for all-time highs. I've been saying this for over 2 weeks. Before the night the war broke out on Saturday 2 weeks ago, said expect to gap up, and we're looking for all-time highs. 2,000 pips later, I'm still of the same belief. I think we just had a 5 with no bottom wick here. Question, won't taking sells on the break of the 4 hour be risky as it may keep going up and we may need to add pineapples? It depends how it gets there, depends how it breaks it. And depends where the 4 hour closes, right? Like I said, if it does that while also closing below 74460, and if it opens up with no bottom wick and breaks the highs immediately, oh yeah, I'm looking to come back down. There she goes. What if it exactly happens the way you said, but with steeper bottom wick on 4 hour situation changes, right? With steeper bottom wick? The thing is, for now, for us to create a steeper bottom wick with 27 minutes left to the last 30 minutes of this 4 hour candle, the market's not going to flip bullish. We'll be bearish the rest of the evening, looking to fill the range down to 65. If we flip here right now in the next 27 minutes, that's a lot of momentum. That's a lot of volume going into the next hour. Yeah, if this flips here or a re-break of this candle low is great sell, but it's not going to happen here. Forgot where we are? Come here. Don't tell anyone. Asian session. Be our little secret. Between you, me, and 550 other people. Do gaps happen in every major event in the world? Like, no, it's not the gaps happen. It's just price moves faster than it registers on your broker, on your terminal. Hit the gym today? No, the gym hit me. Now I'm sore. Yeah, I did shoulders today, chat. It's Trap City right now in the Wix 9 household. Do you favor shorts or longs? Well, we can play it both ways. Depends how the market starts printing here at the close of the hourly. Wix on a cycle, we all know it. Yeah, a unicycle. You ever play unicycle hockey? It's crazy hard. It's a new thing I started. Unicycle hockey. Got teams and everything. You know, first day at unicycle hockey, you walk in there and you're thinking it's about a bunch of people with pink wigs and red noses just riding around, just juggling. But no, it's actually people on a unicycle playing hockey. Got a gun license? Hell yeah, I got meet Mac and Nina. Fully licensed. Oh man. Close the door to the library whenever you go in there. Thank you. Someone got at the frat house. Where? Swear the police were in my house. Mr. Investor, right? Yo. Could it be a 4-hour salary? Precisely. Speak Russian? Yes. You ever do giveaways? Every day. Value and knowledge and my time for free to you guys every day. Oh, what's up? iPad? Your sister has the iPad. Go grab a phone. You can't before you sleep for a little bit. Go. You have hold on. Hold on, chat. Been watching your channel for a long time. Thank you, investor. Appreciate it. What's up, brother? Yo, Wix, I held me to $500 and sold. Oh, Jamie, to $50. I'm the worst trader. Okay. Well, looks like I'll be on here daily. Well, beautiful. W, drop a like and sub to the channel. Make sure you turn on any notifications. This way you know when we're on. Save my cat. I got stuck in a tree. Yo. All these Wix legends walking, roaming around, making the rounds. Now, if this 4-hour closes here and the next 4-hour makes a bottom wick and then breaks the high of the previous 4-hour, would you still take a sell? Most likely not, depending on the bottom wick, depending on what the smaller time frames printed. It's not just based on the 4-hour, hourly. Every time frame will have to fall in line here. But understand this, if we're expecting buys at 1970, it's possible that we can take sells into support. You understand what I mean? Understanding that we're going to come down here as we're coming down to support, we can take sells into it. But I need, you know, playing the advantage that we're going to have, whatever, 10, 15 pips. Understand we need buys below here. So there's a few ways to play this. Let's just see how we print. A lot of time left here, 17 minutes. Wix lets me live in his basement for free and feeds me once a week. Thanks, Wix. You got it. Let him know what I feed you. It's cat food only. You guys think it's Nate Keaton? No, it's Nate Kitten. Nate Kitten. He just misspelled it. Get all the cat food you want. High in protein? No. High end protein. High end protein. Still haven't took a trade. Bingo. 5-minute buys? Not right now. We're gonna wait on the 4-hour close. Wix smokes protein, but no, I dry scoop it. I like your name. Versace. Are you sure you're on Don's stream? You're on Don's Zooms. I remember you. I remember you. See, that always makes me think of Protein Paul. Yeah. We spoke about him the other day. Whatever happened to that guy? Yo, Wix, is the market against me? Yes. I actually saw your name on a blacklist somewhere. The market blacklist. Electric trading. It's only you, though. You must have done something. Must have done something in your previous life. You prefer watching the 4-hour? Not really. It's just we don't do transitional material. This is just very random stuff here. At this moment, we're on the 1 hour, then we're on the 4 hour. It's not like, it's like 5, 15, 30. No, we're just all over the place here. This is my version of a fidget spinner. I just do this. My fidget spinner is the little wheel on the mouse. That's my fidget spinner. You dry scoop your creatine? I haven't had creatine in like 5 years. I can, I should, I get bigger. If you lose 9% of the time, just do the opposite of your preferable. Bingo. But how do you know you're doing the opposite? If a lot of times people don't know the initial thing what they're doing, how do you know if you're doing the opposite of what you're doing if you don't initially know what you're doing? See where I'm getting at? First, you got to know what you're doing before you can plan for the opposite. Deep. Yep, that's what she said. Explain, please don't do that. Wow, who said the 4 hour can't flip here? Hey, yo, Wix, you know tape and see. Man, I'm about to ban you. Call me old again, see what happens. He said, you know tape and CDs? The fuck? Asshole. Man said, word, yeah, let me borrow your Walkman for these tapes. Yo, let me borrow that number 2 pencil so I could rewind these tapes. These are grimy. $74 looked like a good sell area there. Flipping the tape. That's what's up. Yo, if you're enjoying the stream, drop a like. We got 10 minutes here. We're gonna wait it out. We're gonna see how we close here. This is irrelevant right now. We learned who Don was after Wix. Yeah, there's been plenty of people that showed up here first and then eventually made it onto Don's stream. Absolutely. We don't hire traders, chat. We train new ones. Ideally, we see 1965, ideally. But if we can create a support, we'll start looking for buys here. Just buys right now are a little tough with this hourly, the way it is. Actually, wouldn't mind if it closes doji. Just I want a bullish 4-hour. Or a really bearish 4-hour that breaks its own lows. Which actually owes me 400K. Funded his account from? Yes, sure. Would you rather have hands as legs or legs as hands?
Think about that. That's just dumb.
Sold to see if it would come down and touch where the other candles are. Ah, yeah, that's a good strategy. Jack, give me a second. I gotta piss like a racehorse. Hold on a sec. How many trades do you make a day? I had 2 positions today. I had 1 trade, 2 positions this morning for a combined 30 pips. Are you going for the new fund? No, I'm not going for anything, just trading my capital. Joking, are you for real? Yeah, I've had only 1 position the entire day. Wix 10, 11, and 12 are all in the other room. Not at this point, Damon. Not really. Maybe later. I don't know. If I have a reason to. Like if they said, "Yo, for $50,000 monthly, promote us," would you do it? I'll be like, "All right. Well, you're pulling my hand on you know. You're really twisting my arm on this one. I'll do it." Don't like the fact that we will profit off of people suffering, but it is what it is. We can't stop the rain. Never let a good crisis go to waste, my friend. Consider yourself rich? Yes, I consider myself extremely wealthy. How much do you need to be rich? It's very subjective. I got a wife and 3 daughters that have made me the wealthiest man on this earth. And somebody's just as rich as me with a Corvette, you know? Somebody's just as rich as me when they're fishing. Really, what does rich mean to you? Really depends on what the meaning of rich is. You say a wife and 3 daughters? Yes. Man, my daughters are as much part of this stream as I am. They're on here every single night. It's gonna do windmills. Put some respect on it. Fancy cars, planes. Yeah, it's an age thing. As you grow older, those things matter less. 10 and 11, they're actually right outside the door. I hear 'em. Got a 5-year-old dude running around. I got a 10, a 6, and a 4-year-old. His birthdays all the time. Like every month is a birthday. Matter of fact, 10 days from now is Wick's 11 birthday. It's crazy. It was just Wick's 12's birthday. Now it's Wick's 11's birthday. It was just like a month and a half ago. I was like... Tears of joy, chat. Tears of joy. Oh man. All right, 4-hour close. Lock it in. We're coming up here. How do we close on the 1 hour? We still held support here, right? So let's see if we can come up, break the hourly high, and we'll look for some sells, I think. So the 1 hour closed below here, right? Yeah, it closed below this area. So I'd expect us to grab more orders if we come up. Yeah, if we come up and break the previous 1 hour high, let's see how the 30 went. Yeah, and this closed below. I'm gonna take a short. A little more. Might not be more. Yeah, I'm gonna take a sell right here, actually. Just took a sell. Right now, this is where we're at. I'm gonna look to fill the range down. I'm gonna look for this candle to flip here. The flip here should be about 10 pips, and we'll go break even when we flip. Now, if we do end up riding up here, I'm going to look for more positions at 79. And our stops right now are above these highs. 83. I might pick them up. I think the most logical stop here is actually this at 120. But we'll play it depending on how it starts printing. And the idea behind here is we did close bullish on the 4 hour, but we closed bullish below the previous 4 hour range. So my expectation is to create a high here, and the candle still would need to come down and grab orders from at least 72.65 here from the previous low. So that's my position here. The 15 closed bearish, right? The 30 closed bearish. So right. That's my reasoning for it, and I would expect because of that, because the 4 hour closed below, what was the level here initially? It was 1974.513. Because we closed below there after wicking up above it, my expectation is the 4 hour celery here. So the goal is to get the top wick on the celery. Will it happen? We don't know, but the flip is our advantage. Okay. So I hope that explains the trade for everybody, and you have an understanding of why I'm in there. The understanding is we're going to need to grab orders below this 4 hour low, below the current 4 hour candle in order to come up. That's the idea here. Why are we taking sells in a range? No. I'm taking sells in a range, and I'm giving you access to what I'm doing. We are not doing anything. You can do stuff, and I can do stuff. And this is what I decide to do. How are you trading? How are you deciding to play this? I mean, that's up to you. My entry is 74.9. 75.0. It's 1 pip off here. 74.9. Let me put it exactly. That's my entry. Gold sells correct, but it will be a loss. Wait for price to clear the highs first before selling. You must be fun at parties. Okay, let it. It'll be a loss. Let it. We get a 5 flip. Five closed with no top wick. Previous 5. Take over London. No, I can't do too many things. Every session covered? Pretty much. Every session's already covered for the most part. Last call for alcohol. My grandma told me don't ever sell gold, just buy only. Grandma's wise. Grandma is a wise woman. Grandma told me not to swear. Hey, yo, what up, what up, what up, ladies and gents? That's a what up for everybody. You get a what up, and you get a what up, and you get a what up. Remember that guy I told you not to swear on your own stream? Not really, but I got a short memory. But I know chat always remembers. Chat has the memory of, I don't know, a fucking tape recorder. Can't fuck with you, chat. Alright. Don't flip here. Can you not swear? Then he started. He was like, I got this on TV. You know what? He might have been right to an extent. But don't have me on your TV. Get some headphones. What can I say? Pushing up here, right? 4 hour pushing up. No bottom wick. Just yet. We've been on a nice streak, right? We're on like 3, 4 straight. Just stream, not talking about overall. What goes going up? Listen to grandma. Told you, grandma's a wise woman. I don't know if it's a liquid to flip, but we might get a bottom wick on the next candle. We'll see. But I would expect, right? You'd expect liquidity to be grabbed below this far. Look where the wicks come down to drive. The issue here now is it probably won't be. Well, if it flips now, it'll probably be a good drive. Yeah, you might get runners. Gold bill pushing. Yeah, but then like, if that's all you're waiting on, then you can't play the range from yesterday here, the range down. Right? So I mean, you got to be, fluid, be able to play it both ways. Still bullish while you sell it. Because it doesn't being bullish doesn't mean you can't sell. Like, right, you can be. I'm bullish overall in the markets, absolutely. But we're here for only 2 hours, right? So I play the ranges that I'm given. Play the ranges that I'm provided. Looks like you're getting played by the range. Nope, I'm playing the range. I'm in control of this trade, right? Whether I win or lose, I know where I'm going to manage it, what I'm going to do, right? So I know not to be dumb enough and risk the house here. So as long as you're managing the trade and the trade is not managing you emotionally, then I think you're ahead. Well, besides probabilities, right? But overall, the trade, you need to be. You can't be impulsive. You need to be in control. You need to have a plan, right? So I got a plan, so I'm comfortable with no matter what happens according to my plan. Whether even if I hit stops, it's a plan. All right, I hit stops once every other month. Okay, part of the plan. But what I do has gotten me to my comfort zone, my comfort level where I'm at. So. I was looking at adding positions, but I probably won't do it unless we're at like 1983. It depends. I got to see us print the resistance first. For now, we're just pulling back for the drive up. I mean, on the 5 minute. Taking the flip. Flip of what? Flip of the 4 hour? No, I'm in a position. I got sells that I'm waiting. I was waiting on the 4 hour to flip and make a bottom wick. But if it doesn't flip, I'll look for a bottom wick on the next hourly candle. If it gives one. If it doesn't, then that'll be the stream. Oh yeah, no, I don't over leverage. That's one like, like you have to understand a single trade should not have a significant impact on the rest of your day or what happens in your life. So start from that. Start from that point and see at which point, right? See where your relationship with money is, which level, where are your comfort levels, right? And that's how you get there. Figure out your comfort levels. Yeah, see, there's that 5 flip just spoke. Appropriate stops, you could be a 35% winner and still be profitable. It really just depends on strategy. It depends how you utilize, how you apply your strategy. Obviously, this isn't ideal. Obviously, you want to sit here and fucking 30 pip drawdown, right? But still trading according to my plan, according to my strategy. Not expecting a single fucking candle off the rip, 50 pips up. Expecting 30 and a flip down based on the hourly close, but well, let's see. So 30 minutes, I'm sorry, 10 minutes left in this 30 candle. If it closes with no top wick like it is right now, then we'll look for a top wick, roughly 81 area, 82 area, and we'll look for more sells. Ideal stops are here, but we're obviously not going to do that. It's tough to expect to drive to 96 or 2000 before, jumping back below 1970, dropping back below 1970. But that might have been it. Yeah, I'm with the understanding that we wouldn't have respected this. Right? We wouldn't have closed below here if we were to drive up off this push. We'd still need orders to be grabbed. So that's my understanding here. Oh, the 15 closed with no top wick. All right. by the way. Good morning, stream. Good morning. What pisses me off is when I started, I flipped $100 to $1,000 in a week. Tried to withdraw 300, but my broker wouldn't let me because apparently it's suspicious. Well, I don't know if that's everybody's story, but a lot of people have the story of when they started, they grew an account, and then they blew it in a day. That's typically like the newbie story. Broker didn't want to pay. That's terrible. Which part is suspicious? That nobody on their brokerage wins? All of a sudden they got a winner, now it's suspicious? Flip £5 to a 180 and blew it on there. Yeah, like that's the typical story, right? It's our volume song. Let's see what it does. Oh, that didn't do much. Seen a trade at the moment? Yes, Sam. Yes, Sam. Gold fails to break previous highs, taking sells with you. Okay. That'll be kind of on your own, not with me. You are going to lose that trade. Thank you for that. We should hang out more often. You seem fun. This is alright. Yeah, I mean, I loses, it's me losing. Why are you catching feelings, right? Why are you so scared? Why are you scared for, bro? Why are you scared if I lose? Can you explain your thoughts when in drawdown? Yeah, I'm gonna look for indications of the market, you know, completely, going against my analysis. Not yet, but soon. I believe in down on week's paper. You don't have to believe in it. It's just it's us trading. If you find comfort in what we do, it's awesome. Or value. Yeah, one shouldn't criticize people on grounds you can't stand perpendicular yourself. You know what I mean? Simple. Focus is here. Sorry, Focus. We're in drawdown. But thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know you gotta get up early. All right, let's see what happens here. My issue is now we have a top wick, right? So the 15 didn't have a top wick, but the 30 will, which closes in 40 seconds. The idea will be to come down and make a bottom wick for the previous candle, but if it doesn't happen, then we'll be in a little bit more drawdown. Candle going to close bullish, yes. The first 30 will close bullish with no bottom wick. The hourly still has no bottom wick here. For a buyer, there's a seller? Not necessarily. It's not how the market works. There's a pool of money where I'm just forget it. Never mind. Doesn't even. Oh wow, what were you sold? Nice job, Forex Frank. You should be about 50 pips up. So we're probably going to see more drawdown. We wanted the 15 here to break the high initially, but it's making a bottom wick here, so you might see a break up. Flip bullish to come up. Possible. But the hourly's still open, right? Shorting go before World War III. That's right. I'm only looking for the next 2 hours here, or for these 2 hours here. The advantage point is the flip of the wick. That's your 10, 11 pips. That's where you break even, and then the rest is up to you. Short term should pull down and grab liquidity. Yes, that's what I'm looking. I'm looking to break the previous 30 lows to make a bottom wick for the 30, which would give the hourly a bottom wick, which would also give the 4 hour a bottom wick. Right? So none of these have bottom wicks yet. And the understanding is if we're going to drive after these areas are fill this range, we would grab some more orders in here, right? Before driving up. At the very least, if we were to grab orders on this 30, we would probably have to break the hourly low before doing that, right? So you might see this 30 end up printing like this. Because you didn't grab orders in this area. So we'll see. Next hourly might print like that. We'll see. If it doesn't, it drives up, then it'll be our first loss in a week. We respected the hourly levels. We respected the 4-hour and the hourly levels here, right? On the previous hourly close, you see how we closed below this area? Right, so once we close below this area, the idea here is to break the previous hourly high and come down, because otherwise, why do we close below? We would have closed above here if we had enough volume, but we drove up above it. You see this candle? It drove up above it. If it had enough volume, why didn't it just drive? You see, it came back and closed below. The understanding was once we break these highs, we grab enough orders to actually finish the range down. But there might be too much bullish momentum, and it won't do that. So typically, that's what we would look for, but don't happen. We'll look to manage risk on the next hourly or the hourly after that. People say don't buy. I mean, we are bullish overall from everything going on. You have to be bullish, right? You're understanding that money's flowing into the safe havens. We're playing the range here. And like I said, the 4-hour is a long candle. Ideally, I would want this 4-hour to flip and give us the 4-hour celery play. Big battle between the bulls and the bears every day. You go to Chicago and the bulls and the bears are playing dominoes on the beach during the off season. What I might do is that we do start coming down and flipping. I might add another position on the flip of the candle. We'll see. Really depends how this comes down. A wick is a range. A wick is a smaller time frame range. So if you have a wick on the hourly, it's probably a 15, a 30, or a 5-minute range. Close without a wick? You mean on a bullish candle, no top wick, no bottom wick? What are we talking about? Close with no wick at the start of the candle or at the end of the candle? They all mean different things. Right? We have no wick on the opening of this candle, so we're expecting either this one to flip or the next candle before it does drive up to break that low, grab orders below it, and then come up. If there was no wick On the top here, we would expect the market to come down on the next candle because that would indicate no more range. Right? If the wick is a range on a smaller time frame and you close with no wick, you're basically, if you interpret that, that would mean there's no range above the candle. But in this case, you do have a wick. We're not coming down no time soon. You might be right. Could be right. Why trading so late? Because I wanted to answer all of the late questions that we get today. Everyone who was late for the stream, I just wanted to make sure we're getting everybody's questions in. Oh, is this the push up? Ooh, ooh. Y'all so negative. This is drawdown. Who the hell wants to sit in drawdown? I'd be negative as hell in drawdown too if I was watching somebody else. Well, no, I wouldn't, but maybe if I was younger. Just don't be over risking and it won't bother you that much. Yeah, we had a W last night on Asian session. We had a W this morning. Trading is not without drawdown. It's not without losses. You guys will be back here next time we take a loss to talk your shit, right? It comes with the territory. I get it. I know. Once in a while when we do take a loss and the trolls get their content. But is that why you're coming on here? I've only been trading 5 years. What strain you smoking on? It's that Cryptochronic kind of like. It is silent. Might flip you. I don't know. We'll see. Five looks like it's coming down. Having trouble figuring out when to close partials, leave runners, or leave full and go break even? Any advice? Try them all out. Just take small trades every time you take a position. Try different ways of managing risk, and you'll find your comfort level. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a few market cycles. Cool daily top wick. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Apparently the chat wasn't on board with that, but I thought the same thing. How many of you are sitting in front of your computer going, God, please let this shit come down. Please, I will never curse again. Please, Lord, I fucking beg you. I need this shit to come down. I'm sorry, I won't curse again. Dear baby Jesus, please let this candle flip bearish for my BE. There's a fucking war going on. You think the homie's listening to you right now? Big homie ain't listening to you. He trying to solve world peace. It's wild. Multiple wars. He busy, word. I mean, I don't know if he busy or not, but you gotta have one hell of an ego to think you are more important than that. Nah, look, I'm gonna need you to put what you're doing to the side and really help me out with this trade. The fuck? Take a number, dog. Big homie busy. It's not that he won't help you. I'm sure he will. It's just like how you think you're more important. That this is gonna take precedent over everything else. Respect it. Engulfing bearish candle range bound on the 4-hour usually mean buys. Sure, I mean, I'm not sure what that means, but sure. Engulfing bearish candles, range bound. Before. I mean, the 30 just looking like a buy here, right? The 30 looking like a mean flip, but that's about it. Yeah, I already took a trade. I did. We might see a 30 flip. If we're in draw, I'm going to be here for like extra 15-20 minutes. If we're in drawdown still, I'll tell everyone what I'm doing in Discord, but ideally we're not. Ideally we're either manage risk or, you know, or closing profits. One of the two. You making stream paid soon? No. Streams will forever be free. YouTube streams will forever be free except the Sunday private session, and that's not free because it's a private session, right? It's Sunday. It's my Sunday. I'm taking time out of my day, out of my weekend to be here. You know, I'd rather open it up for people that really want to, you know, really want to excel, and it's Sunday unfiltered, right? So everyone gets to open up the mics, talk, open up your cam. We can discuss feed picks, whatever you want. You know what I mean? How do I join your Discord to see what you're doing with the trade? Join Devious Discord. I think Green's about to drop a link. He always does. There you go. Later versus see you in New York. You only write in the private chat on Discord? No, if there's a trade going on for Asian session, I'll write in the Asian session Discord. If it's the private session, then I'll write in the private session. Wix coming to the 24-hour stream on TTE. That would be some. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about that. First time I hear something like that. Anywhere to? You don't see anywhere to join on YouTube. Under the stream, it says should say join. It should. Does it? I don't know. See how we close here. 10 minutes here for the hourly. That would have been fun. I didn't even know there was a 24-hour stream. I know TT, comes through here sometimes. Nah, it doesn't. I don't know. You're probably on a mobile, right? Might be on mobile. Yeah, you probably got to be on the desktop. phone click profiling. You know, that works in some places actually. Man's heard his name like Beetlejuice. Oh, time to eat. uh, Word, someone literally just mentioned you. Boy's like a genie. Sell looks good, Wicks. I'm waiting on resistance. It'll depend on how we close here in 6 minutes, honestly, because if we close bullish the way we are right now, we're gonna have, I mean, I'm still expecting the 4-hour flip. I just don't think it'll flip and drive at that point. I think we'll still come up. This will be interesting. I mean, still 5 minutes left. Yeah, thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. We love support. We love visitors. Yeah, every time another trader comes through here, it's like hosting one of those the exchange students. It's like hosting an exchange student. Hello, welcome. We trade gold. Can you say gold? That's what it feels like when we get somebody from a different stream. Made 30 pips today. Time to remain disciplined. Yeah, I made 30 in the morning. Now I'm down 15. Buying up at I'm buying TP 1985 after it goes down. Kind of vague. I'm gonna buy after it goes down. I'm also gonna sell after it goes up. What a time to be alive. Yeah, everybody just comes here to talk shit. Gang gang. This is where everyone is at. You didn't get the memo? What about GJ?
How about no?
There's an Elliott corrective wave. We did 2 legs and the next leg is underway. Ooh, talk dirty to me. Our live trading or demo trading, you never say? Because that's what you ask. That's why I don't reply. That's your question. Can you using you are say? Live. We are live trading, boys. Live trading. All right, less than a minute here in the hourly. Can you explain why you sell here? I've explained it before we took the entry and after we took the entry and what I was looking at and why. Just go back in the stream. You'll see it. You'll understand it. But if you're not here all the time, it might be a little difficult for you to comprehend. And you might just have to keep showing up here. All right, so the 30 is about to close bearish in 5 minutes. But what will the hourly do here, right? The hourly's bullish. The 4's never flipped. The daily's got a nice top wick. Let's see. Technically, we need to break the previous hourly low before the drive up. That's what the technicals tell us. Will we? I don't know. Does wick size matter? And it's not really. What matters is the girth. The girth of the wicks, not the length. These are some great questions, but I saw you follow Dolly on this. It for his trading or his dreads, be honest. Honestly, I didn't know who that was up until 3 days ago. I followed him 3 days ago. For one reason, I saw Yanez on a live with him, and I never heard of him. But I was like, all right, Yanez is on a live. Maybe he's got some credibility, and I just followed him. First time I heard of him 3 days ago. Okay, well now I feel like a stalker. I'm like, yeah, how do you even like? Because it just happened. I just followed him, and you already know. No. I don't know what it's gearing up for. Tell you what though, this hourly is not looking like our best friend right now, but ideally we break the 4-hour low before the push. where the last 30 bottomed out, right? So this is what we need to break. Oh. Can we get the 4 to flip here? No, I'm just tired of gulag and free content. We don't have a gulag. No gulag here. Don, no stream today? No. How much money in your live account? Enough to cover spread and 30 pips to drawdown. I'm in this trade though. I like it. Yeah. What's your Insta? It's in the description. Should be in the description, or somebody will post a link. Green typically posts some links. Totally forgot about your stream tonight. Well, lucky you. Why didn't I totally forget about my stream? How confident do you feel? I'm very confident. It's not like it's not about like win or lose. It's just, for me, the goal is to act according to plan, right? And I understand, right? We might flip here and drive up, and like I'm fine with that. I have a plan for driving up here and when I'll manage. It's like, I get it. But right now, the first step to my plan is the 4-hour flip. That's the number one thing I'm looking for. Not looking for once the hourly flips, it should drive up, right? But I'm looking for the 4-hour flip and the break of the previous hourly low, because I believe in order for us to drive all the way to the top there, we're going to need to break the previous hourly low before that. We didn't really grab orders there, but will it happen? Who knows? That'll be great. I'm heading out. Kill. Appreciate you coming through. Time to eat. We'll get stream tomorrow. But the idea here is just to execute your plan and not to sway, right? Not to sway away from what you've planned, how you've planned to execute. But you have to be okay. You have to understand that, yeah, you're 14 pips in drawdown, but the hourly flips, it should drive. You're gonna see more drawdown, and the only way to not be emotional about the fact that that's happening is to not over risk, right? I understand what risk I have here, so every minor or major movement here, it's like even all the way throughout the trade. Like I said, it's not going to have a massive impact on my trade. Right? Oh, it's not going to have a massive impact on what's going to happen outside of here. Top wick for the previous 5. I don't know. We'll see. But the hourly did flip here, so I'd be surprised if we don't drive up, because the first thing it did was make a bottom wick. Yeah, this is driving here. Give me a minute, chat. I want to go to the bathroom. Be a B trade? Well, if the 4-hour flips, no, we'll take profits. If it doesn't, it might be a L. Right? The hourly flip should fill the wick up technically. And that's where it should make a decision once it fills the wick up. I also see the wicks on the 4-hour and where they're driving from. Everybody just heard that. I have my windows down to light. Oh, I don't know what I did. What did I do 10 minutes ago? But yeah, what I'm looking at is see all these wicks coming down here and driving from here. Even when you drove up, candles came down, grabbed liquidity from these areas. That's what I'm looking for, to drive from this area. Oh, tape. Gotta flip the tape. Check 10:11. You know what? I'm gonna hang out here for about 20 minutes till 10:30, and then we'll call it a session, and we'll manage it in the Asian session Discord. But the 1 hour should be filling. Yeah, there you go. See, it's filling the wick. Once it fills the wick, then it has a decision to make, and that's our next play for pineapples if we see any pineapples. That time again. Setup works. ICT approves. Sure. uh, yeah, 83. I would be looking for pineapples. Terrible trade once again. How? How? How once again? You don't show up here every day. Or maybe you show up every day just trade, just to troll. I mean, that's an art form in itself as well. But 70 pip runner last week, 150 pip runner last week. We only had one loss, 22 pip loss last week, in the last 2 weeks actually. I mean, yeah. Wow, 4 hours said, let's go bottom wick. Back-to-back salaries. Would do vape, dummy vape. Funny how the push did not come in the New York session. It's pushing here in Asian, right? The rangy session typically, right? As everyone says, the lower volume session. It's been pushing. Yeah. Pineapples between 81 and 83. I haven't looked at either 82 or 83. That would be my pineapple based on this higher time frame. That's if it just drives through. If we start printing here and slowly trickling, then we'll have chances to manage, right? But if it drives through, that's what I'm looking for positions. Watch DXY. Wait, yeah, I agree. DXY, bearish showing. Gold going up. DXY will stop falling. When? How would you know when it's gonna stop? There's strong levels, right? But we don't know if it's gonna stop at those levels. And you guys don't have to hold the position with me. Like, if you over risked, yeah, you could have closed early. Look at this 4-hour candle. Jesus effing. All love though. Stop loss my TV. All love though. I love that one. It's good. Yeah, no, if we get a closure above here 1030 and it's got a top wick, then I might look for to close out positions. But we'll see how we close above here. Or let's see, maybe it'll drive all the way through. No bottom wick. No bottom wicks. No bottom wicks. Daly's got one. Is it going to stop soon? Yeah, it can happen. Why drive out of the range now in Asian session? Very rare wicks L, yes. There's a certain level of guilt and responsibility, right? Or responsibility and guilt, maybe. I think Don put it right. When you're trading and you understand people follow your positions, right? But you guys aren't paying for this. This is free. Like, if I was charging you, maybe you can complain. This is just insight on what I do. So you'll get to see me take L's. You'll get to your chance to troll. Average retail trader. Well, my goal is not to be the best, right? My grind, I always say this, hustle for me is against poverty, not against you. Or every other trader. Sorry, gang. Kids are calling. They want bedtime stories. I told them I'm going to read them a horror story. They're like, what, The Conjuring again? I'm like, no, I'm going to tell you about a guy that took a buy at 1974 in front of 700 people and took an L. And they started yelling. They're like, no! I was like, yep, that's the story tonight. Telling you a fucking horror story. And you girls are going to learn to enjoy it. I wanted to do the Goosebumps books. They're like, no, we want something really scary. So I told them. And then I was like, imagine it was a cell too. Oh man. Yeah, it's not stopping. It's not stopping. What's the deal? Weird. There's literally no bottom wicks on any candles. We've seen this once before. You ever try to tell them a ChatGPT story? Nope. Next time, tell them about a guy who didn't use stop loss. I don't have that book. I don't have that short story. Send it to me. Lose trade, really scary bedtime story. Oh man, look at this. Just no bottom wicks. Nothing seems to flip. And now if we flip, now if we get a bottom wick, we're reaching the top of the range here. Hopefully it'll come down for you. It should at some point. I might, honestly, the way it's printing right now, it should reach at least 84 areas, 84, 85. But I'm not moving my stops from 87.18. That I'm definitely not doing. Looks as Don, the homie missed one day. Don stopped streaming. No, why? Tell the kids about the guy named ICT. I don't know. Where's the lizard tank at? It's right here. It's right next to me. That's the lizard tank right there. What is I say? Wrong answers only? Oh, let's not start that shit here. Insane clown. You know, honestly, first time I ever heard ICT, that's what I said. I was like, wait a minute, insane clown trader? The first thing I said. Really scare him if you tell him about RR. If I tell him about tonight's trade, it'll scare the shit out of them. See? Bottom wick for a flip. That's what we're probably going to see, the 5 flip, bullish and drive up. Fuckery. You would need to close back in range below here to come down to retest the low of the range. Put Wix's table on a flash. Would he be streaming to? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I hope he does. Then again, he's been here the entire year. Really never missed anything. So, like, he might, but the homie deserves a break. Why do you hate ICT? I don't hate him. I don't know ICT. You know what? Like Focus, dude that comes on here, he trades ICT, swears by it. I don't have an opinion one way or the other just because I've never learned from ICT. So I don't know any of his concepts. I just know the lingo. Like, right, I hear the lingo. You guys say it all the time in the chat. But outside of that, I know nothing about the man. You know, you can't hate on things you don't know. It's like it's not being intellectually honest, especially forming an opinion on things you've never tried, right? It's like food. Your mom would tell you when you were little, right, eat this, and you're like, nah, I don't want this, right? Well, how do you know you don't like it if you've never tried it? So I don't know if I like ICT or not. Just never tried. Well, I don't know if I like the man. I don't know the man, but I don't know if I like the concepts. Never tried them. But there's probably, like, realistically, think about it, there's not really a bigger name in Forex than ICT. Like, everybody knows ICT now, right? Like it's a pretty big name when it comes to the Forex community. Trading demo? Yes, 2 demos. When you trade 2 demos, they cancel each other out. And it becomes alive. And the 30 closed. Respecting? Funny. Respected and still driving up. Tries concepts once you go Steam, never go back. Never made it there. There's a reason why he's so famous. Well, typically people are famous because they're really good marketers. So, but it's not to say that maybe he's a good trader and a good marketer. Lost in like 316. He never trades live. So I'm going to take another sell here, but it's going to have a different stop. All right. I'm going to take a sell once we break this candle low here. It's going to have a stop of this high. As soon as we break this low. Because that'll tell me we're coming back in range. 1979.25. But we got to break the low here, chat. That's what I'll look for. Because that will be us driving back into range. That was the 5. If not, then it's going to have to flip. It's not the current low. It's a little bit lower. The previous candle low. The previous red here. It's 10:35 already. Yeah. See if it breaks it on this 5-minute candle. Because we want it to happen on this 5, right? It's 20 seconds left here, so I highly doubt that it does that here. If it doesn't happen on this 5, then probably don't want to be in it. Right, now the 5's held. You might see a bottom wick on the next 5 and then a drive up. So that idea gets scratched because you wanted that 5 to flip down. Now the next 5 is making a bottom wick. We are most likely going to drive up. Yeah, because if that 5 flip, we're coming back down in range, right? Breaking the previous 5, we closed below it anyway. That would have been us driving back in range. Now, as we're driving down, it's going to be a bottom wick for the 5-minute. Use fib levels? No, I don't. What I will say though is I think I'm going to call it a stream here, chat, because I want to go put my kids to bed, and they're all waiting on me. I'm going to call what I'm going to do in the Asian session Discord. I want to see if this 5 flips or we come back down in range. $15, $30. Sweet ass time about what it wants to do here. What I will say is this though: if in 2 minutes we close below here on the 5, I'm gonna look for a top wick to come down, or I might just enter off the rip. We just spent this entire time making that top wick, right? Let's see how the 5 closes. Ooh, broke lows. 40 seconds here. 30 flipped. We're at a resistance. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, like that. 5. $14, $13. Hey, chat, I'm gonna take another sell here off the rip right now. So I got 2 positions. Right. I'm gonna look for continued drive down. Right. I'll look to come down back in range to fill the bottom of the range. You guys can manage it however you want. I think for this to be a break even, I would have to drop about 15 pips here. About 20. Right, this is the break even area. But I'm realistically looking for the bottom of the range. We might not get it, right? We might drive up and it'll break our highs and we'll call it, but I'm realistically looking to the bottom of the range. That's what I'm looking to play here. All right, I'm gonna call what I do in let's see how I manage this too, but we'll see. I'm gonna call what I do in the Asian session Discord, but I'm gonna call it a stream here because we've overstayed quite a while, quite a bit here. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern. You guys already know the deal. On this position, I might change my risk to here to the break of the previous candle high, but it depends when we do it. If we do it now or on the next candle. For now, it's up here. That's it. These are our 2 positions that I got running, and there's a possibility for a pineapple at 84 flat, but we'll see when we get there, if we get there. All right, gang, I appreciate you for coming through here. Am I scared? No, I have responsibilities. We've been here for an hour past our typical stream time. But join the Discord and I'll be in there. I'll be active in there. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Eastern. Same time, same place. Yep. Just like that, gang. Another Asian session is in the books. Pow.
I tried 3 different e-commerce
Whoa,
platforms.
what the fuck was that? Sorry, gang, I clicked the wrong button. I got you.